Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of 0 to 60. Now this is not the normal video we do, but we wanted to share it because we just witnessed something pretty strange. We were watching a salvage auction for a BMW, a broken BMW. We thought it'd be a fun car to have on the channel. It was N54, but unfortunately it made too much money. But one of the cars that went through just prior to that was this lovely RX7. Now we like rotaries.
Yeah, it caught our eye anyway, and as it was the lot prior, we thought we'd have a look. And we actually had a betting guess to see. We said, what do you think it would make? And we both threw pretty high numbers up there.
Yeah, hopefully you guys can see it on the screen now. It is a 2002 RX7 Spirits R8 is what they've listed it as. Now, in Australia, they have this thing called a WOVA record, where if a vehicle gets written off to a certain point, you have to get it inspected. Is that what it is?
Yeah, basically.
In America, you guys call it clean title. So this car hasn't got a WOVA record, so it has got a clear title. But still, it's done 67,000 Ks. You can see it's modified.
It's pretty smashed up too.
Yeah, like we looked at this, obviously, that wheel's bent, the door doesn't shut properly. It's had a good hit.
They're listing a lot of underbody damage as well.
Yeah, just if we can get it, actually, let me see if I can get it on the screen. Just there. Yeah, there we go. So the auction listed it as heavy right impact, impact light front, impact light left side, impact medium rear, and impact light roof. So even the roof's bent.
Yeah.
So it's had a wicked hit. But these things, I mean, they're not overly complex cars. They're not like the Beamers that we normally play around with. So straightening them and that sort of stuff generally isn't too complex once you get it on a chassis jig. And we both looked at that and we said, that's going to make crazy money.
Yeah, that's going to make a lot of money. They're going up recently, especially with all the COVID tax that's going on at the moment. I think we were both in the 30s, weren't we?
Well, I think I said 20 to 25.
Yeah, and I said 30.
Yeah, so we were thinking up close to 30 grand. Thinking it's going to be a 10 to 15 grand repair, so it's going to owe someone 40-ish.
And I was thinking $30,000 for that is too much when you could. But however, people are just spending crazy money on wrecked cars at the moment, which is why I said it.
But anyway, I actually filmed it because it was a couple of cars before the Beamer that I wanted to get, but I'll show you guys what it did in the auction.
8605, your car, 5001, RX7. R8, WOVA exempt. That's an imported vehicle, got a bit of underbody damage, clearly. We're in Brisbane by the look of it, yes we are. Turbo petrol, good Ks at 67,000 only in the manual, very good track car or something. Looks like it has been. Anyway, what do we got? 6,000 somewhere, bars. Pick it up in Brisbane, away you go. 6.5. 6.
Oh, it's taken off. I was about getting ready to bid then. Holy f***.
Oh, what?
He can't even keep up with it. It's at 20 now.
Oh, dude. Made a mistake there, bars, on this one. Anyway, I'll just let you count all day and I'll be right. I thought it said 5,000, you idiot. 24, 5.
It definitely said 5.
26, 5, I'm going to get 27, I'm going to get 27, I'm going to get 20. What am I
Still
doing?
going.
What am I doing? Anyway, 31, she's a rarity. 32, Flinny will be shaking his head. 33, 4, 34, I'm going to get 34, I'm going to get 34, 5, 34, 5, I'm going to get 35, I'm going to get 35.
Wow.
35, I'm going to get 35, 5, and 36, I'm going to get 36. 36, 5, and 37, I'm going to get 37. We're in the wrong game, don't we? 37, 38, 38, 5, 38, 5, I'm going to get 38, but I'm going to get 38, 5, 39. 39, 5, 39, 5, now I'm going to get 39, 5, I'm going to get 39, 5.
Wait,
39, 5, I'm going to get 35, I'm going to get 39, I'm going to get what? 30, 41, 41, 5, and 42, I'm going to get 42, I'm going to get 42, 42 and 3. 43, but I'm going to get 43, but I'm going to get 40. It's well off that little start that I had there, wasn't it? 44, 45, 5, 46,
47.
Can't say it wasn't fair. 47, 47, now I'm going to get 47, 5, I'm going to get 47, 5. 48, now I'm going to get 48, I'm going to get 48, 5. 48, you idiot. 49, 49, now I'm going to get 49, now I'm going to get 49, 5. 49, 5, I'm going to get 49, 5, I'm going to get 49, 50. 50,000, 55, now I'm going to get 50, and 5, I'm going to get 50 and a 5. 50 and a 5, now I'm going to get 50 and 5. I'm going to get 50 and a 5. I think we'll be right, yeah? Going to sell. 51, 51, 5, 51, 5, nobody get 51, 5, nobody get 51, 5, 52, 52, nobody get 52, nobody get 52. I don't want anyone to miss out, buyers, so bid if you're going to bid. 52 and a 5, 52 and a 5, nobody get 52 and a 5, nobody get 52 and 5. We'll take a quarter to be fair. 53, 53, nobody get 53, nobody get 53. 53, nobody get 53, 2, but nobody get 53, 250. 53, 250, nobody get 53, 5. 53, 5, are you finished? Make them quick, bud.
No.
I don't want to miss you. 53, 750.
54.
54. 54. 54,000, nobody get 54, 250.
He started it at 5 grand. That means that's what the insurance company wanted for it.
Yep.
54 and 5. 54 and 5, nobody get 54, nobody get 54, 750. 54, 750, nobody get 54, 755. 55, nobody get 55, nobody get 50. Lucky I took 500s. 55, 250, nobody get 55 and 5, and 55, 250. 55 and 5. 55 and 5, nobody get 55 and 750. 55, 750, are you sure? 55, 750, nobody get 55, 56, not yet. 56, nobody get 56, nobody get 56, nobody get 56,000, are you finished? Done. Quickly at 56,000. 7790. Can't be any fairer than that.
I reckon that'll go through.
Jeez,
Yeah, I
taught
think
yourself a lesson right there and then.
So there we go. Made $56,000 at auction. I mean, that you got to pay 13% fees on that, and it's crazy. And did you notice the auctioneer started at 5 grand?
Yeah, so well, typically that would indicate that that's what the insurance company wanted.
Yeah. So
And he actually then, he knew he screwed up because then he kept referencing, I thought that was $5,000.
well, yeah, this is, I meant 25, but obviously the insurance company wanted about 5, which is probably what that car would have gone for 2 or 3 years ago.
Yeah, back in the day, because it's smashed, needs a lot of money spent on it to straighten it, to get it drivable. You've got to get it cleared off the register, you've got to get it towed from the auction, got your auction fees on top, to then, back in the day, when for a tidy one of them, you'd put 20
to 25 on it.
Yeah,
What would have been worth 3 or 4 years
especially
ago.
knowing it's been smashed.
But let us know your thoughts. Like, we're seeing a bit of a trend with these JDM cars. They have, in the last 2 or 3 years in particular, they've really shot up in value.
Massively.
The first one that we noticed was was it 22B? Yeah, it was 22B, Subaru 22B. We saw one of them asking 100,000 euros.
Yeah, and obviously the 34 GDRs,
They shot up.
yeah. And then even the Tommy Mackinnon Evo 6s as well, particularly in Europe and England, they just went through
40,
the
50.
roof.
So, what do you think? What's the craziest JDM car you've seen price-wise? This heavily wrecked RX7 is probably the one that's really stood out to me as that's too much money.
56 grand, that's way too much money.
And it could need 10 to 20 grand spent on it, plus the fees. Anyway,
Yeah.
but yeah, let us know if you've seen any crazy JDM cars. Do you think the world is changing? Is the days of the Euro stuff?
Yeah, I was going to say, going back a few years ago, it was the old European exotics that were having this sort of crazy prices thrown around at auctions. And now, if anything, I feel like the European exotic stuff has sort of come back down a little bit. But now the JDM market's going through the roof. So is it just going to be the table's going to be flipped? And even after the COVID times, are they just going to keep pulling in these nuts prices?
It is crazy. Or is this? Yeah. Or is it just because it's COVID?
Yeah.
Because actually, let's have a quick look at what these are fetching.
So something similar like an FD.
Yeah, I brought it up before. So there's only 13 of these for sale in Australia at the moment, and the cheapest one in Australia is $51,000. It is a 2002 similar car. It's got an Apexi.
Pretty tidy.
Not as modified, but I would have. That's another thing. JDM cars with mods don't seem to be affected like a modified Ferrari. No one wants it.
Well, even a modified M BMW.
It really pulls it back its value.
Yeah, so people will still buy it, but you won't fetch the huge dollars for it. Whereas typically with the JDM stuff, you get away with having the mods.
That just looks like a pretty original car. It's 51 grand,
Looks awesome.
98 Ks.
Still, at $51,000, I still feel like that's a lot. They've definitely had a significant increase from 2 years ago. But you compare that to $56,000 for one that's smashed.
Plus fees.
What are you doing? And this is what you've got to be careful of when you're buying and shopping at auction. You can easily get caught into a bidding war. If you haven't worked out your limit prior to the auction starting, you can get carried away and get yourself into some trouble.
This one's got some cool stuff. But it's 57. Retail.
Very tidy.
They're probably
interior.
negotiable.
Yep.
I am blown away. Actually, let's go straight to the most expensive one.
Oh man, Man, so there's a couple over 100 grand.
There it is. 129 is the dearest one in Australia.
That's so much money for a Mazda, isn't it?
Spirit R Type A. It could be an Aussie car as well, which would definitely add value. That one at auction was an import.
It was an Aussie delivered car, yeah. Which again isn't the end of the world, but it does affect the price. If it's spent a bit of its life in Japan, there's a good chance it's going to be a bit of rust under there.
Tell you what, I never thought I'd see an RX7 over 100 grand.
Hell no.
There's two. All right, that's enough of this. We've just been genuinely blown away with that. The video footage of the auction was certainly not planned. Sorry about the crappy GoPro footage. I hope it's worked out all right, but thought we'd do a video and instigate some conversation because it really feels like markets are changing. Or is it just this crazy COVID time we're in where people seem to be spending money like they're going to die?
I'm unsure of what to do. I think after Christmas, that might be what happens after Christmas, like late January, early Feb. That might be a true indication of what's going to happen with future markets.
Yeah.
But it could stay up there, particularly the JDM market. I'm unsure. Makes me not want to buy any cars, though. I just feel sad.
Shit. All right, guys. Look, thank you very much for watching. A bit of a different video from us. Appreciate the love, as always, and input in the comment section below. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.